Hey, Cupcake? I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end... Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? Oh, what happened to the music? You don't want to get closer to everybody else? Wait! Of course I do! But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. That's true, so you should be yourself. I still understand you the most, Sayuri. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayuri? No! Why are you crying? Cupcake! I don't deserve this. What? What do you mean? You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Why? What? What's going on? I thought... What? But don't you like him? And he likes you and you say you don't deserve... Do you get beaten at home or something? Is this the club of kids that get beaten at home? Oh, why are you all freaking traumatized? What's going on in this game? Why are you doing this? Sayuri has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everybody else instead, this would be so much easier. Oh, what? Sayuri? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayuri? I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayuri shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and put on a smile. It's nothing, Cupcake. It's not nothing! We're fucking crying! Like, it's okay. I don't know if you have anxiety or depression or whatever. It's okay, we can work through it, but you have to tell me. I'm gonna help you, but you have to tell me first. You have to let me help. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Don't promise stuff like that. You're a human, right? Just smiles from everyone, okay? Okay. That's all that matters. I think actual happiness matters more than just smiling, but okay, I see what you're saying, I guess. Go play with everyone else. Why? Why do you hate me all of a sudden? What did I do? I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayuri. Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay. Why doesn't she like him anymore? Like, she doesn't... I don't understand. Okay. Who should I show my poem to next? I guess Monika. I have a message for her anyway, right? Hi, Cupcake! Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people... I'll have to give it some time. I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Yeah, sure. it would also make me happy to see. It would also make me happy to see. Ahaha. Anyway, let's take a look at your poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Ahaha. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poem and Sayuri's poem have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? Well, they're friends. I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, so I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me about how Sayuri's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Huh. Well. Cupcake, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? What? Of course not! I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. Stop flipping your skirt at me. Look, she keeps flipping her skirt at me. It's weird. Stop doing that. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayuri's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? That's what I want to know. Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyways, I'll share my poem with you now, okay? That's right, I didn't get to read Sayuri's poem, did I? Alright. Like, I showed her mine and then she left. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. Or do you mean the Earth? The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that ever sought. And here I am. A feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim to the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry, tranquil, a dry, tranquil, expressionless. Wait, does she always cross her Q's like that, or? I don't think there was another Q anywhere. I guess she just crosses her Q's like that, okay. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Wow, your legend was a dick. Okay. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of thing that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Not really, no. It's not how it works. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Well, that's because it's easy to make people sad. It's easy to relate to sad things because everybody's sad about the same things, but it's harder to make people happy because not everybody's happy about the same things. Ahaha, are you surprised? Well, it's a beaten child club, so I guess it makes sense. I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? You could write about the things that make you happy, the good things that happen in your life. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. Unlike you, ha ha ha! I mean, she's a JPEG or something, so... I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Yeah, I think she knows. She knows she's a flat image and that I'm not. And that's what she's saying. I'm onto you. I'm onto you. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people that enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. But we already have a literature club. I'm in it right now. Thanks for listening! Let's go talk to Yuri. I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, Cupcake. But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. What for? Just... I feel like I kept trying to offer advice, when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. Nah, you are trying to help. That's good. I'm so stupid. You're not. Yuri, that's a little... No. You don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you, with Natsuki and Sayuri. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me. What are you talking about? And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. But the whole point is to get everybody's opinion and advice about my poem. That's why I showed it to you. Yuri buries her head into her arms on her desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. Yeah, that's like anxiety. You just have to see a doctor about that. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. Like, they wouldn't talk to you. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gotten so used to it that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things? Being disliked? Yuri. What? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. Yeah, this is the beaten child club. They all get beaten at home, they all get bullied at school. How do I begin to help all of these people? You should go. Eh? Please. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Comforting or reassuring her is nearly impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little bit better. And then we'll go see the doctor about her anxiety. And the Child Protective Services about her parents. Who should I show my poem to next? I wonder. Who is left to show my poem to? Oh, okay. I never get used to the the right button taking everything away. Natsuki! Hello!
This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style.
Is that development? Is she understanding that you don't have to do things her way? Oh my gosh, Natsuki, you're like trying to redeem yourself here. Something must be about to happen, right? If Natsuki's trying to be nice, this...
I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Well, of course, at least I can... You know, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in your poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
Heh. No! Gross! It's not like I care.
Then shut up.
It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
I'm making sure of that myself. I'm self-motivated. I don't need your help. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's, It's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. You're not very scary. It's kind of fun to hang out here with Sayuri and Yuri and Monika. Yep, that's all of them. Even if I have to put up with you. Yes. Gah! Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach.
Oh? Maybe you won't mind scaring... Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking. No, stop humoring her.
Oh, I know.
No, I wasn't. I hate you.
Don't worry, I was too. Aha!
Sure. How the hell do you call that a joke? It's not a joke. She just fucking assaulted you. That seriously hurt. Yeah, she just hit you. That's not a joke. That's violence. Well, maybe it was funny to her. That doesn't make it a joke, though. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Or like start punching her. When she punches you, punch her back. She'll learn to not punch people. I know you're supposed to be a guy, but like just don't use your full strength. Just punch her back. She punched you in the stomach, punch her back in the stomach. Give her a reason to stop doing that. That's how stupid kids learn. Stupid kids are too stupid to learn from intelligence, so they learn by negative consequences.
Anyway.
Natsuki holds up her poem to me like nothing happened. I should shred that to pieces and be like, haha, what a funny joke I just made. Haha, I'm funny, I'm laughing, therefore it's funny. Haha. Oh man, the fucking music. Okay. I'll be your beach. Yes, you are. You are a beach. Yeah, you are the beach of the club. Your mind is so full of troubles and fear that diminishes your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that your daydreams about each day. I'll be the beach. You already are the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold up my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see your sunshine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in the windy sail. And you remember the reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. You're coming on strong here, Natsuki. I don't like you, so stop trying to flirt. I'll be your beach that washes your worries away. I love this. She is a beach. I'll be the beach. That's your daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought I'd left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Signed, your beach.
Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome.
You're a beach, but you're not an awesome beach. Sorry.
Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
Oh, I can find pretty much, I can find a lot of negative things to say about you, beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn.
Well, that's... Jeez, she's better not have said anything about... mine.
Oh, did she read yours first?
After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Ugh. I can't really see her doing that too.
Wait, did I read Yuri's? I don't think I read Yuri's, did I?
Making us write about the same topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy.
Well, you already know she writes fancy. That's like her defining trait as a writer. She likes to use big words and fancy turn of phrase. That's what she does.
Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway.
Well, from what I just read, which was very long and much better written than your previous poems, I think you're the one who was trying to impress her with your big turn of phrase, but I can't really compare. Like, I don't remember hers if I read it.
I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while.
But you were bitching at her. You were beaching at her about how she was doing that, so stop complaining, jackass.
At the very least, it was good practice.
Exactly.